Hi, so this video will be a quick demonstration of how we use AWS CLI to create and also to delete the whole web app that we host on Amazon Web Service. So we can just run the script deploy app to create the AWS resources, such as Amplify for the front end and the EC2 for the back end, and also the RDS for the database. And the script that we wrote will make sure to install all the required dependencies, all the required libraries, so that the resources will be created successfully. The way that the CDK works is that it will create a CloudFormations template, and that is how it manages all the resources, including the security policies and also the IAM rules. Actually, the deployment process in real life, it takes around 15 minutes, and creating the EC2 and the RDS are the most time-consuming part. But in this demo, we speed up the video so that you don't have to wait too long to see the deployment. All right, so you can see that it is creating the EC2 right now, which is for the backend. And when it creates successfully, it will give us the URL, and we can use that URL to access our backend, which we can see what's on the database. We can also see that it outputs the Amplify URL, which is the website URL that we're going to use to see our website. So now I'm going to take a look at this URL from the EC2 first, so that you can see what's on the database. Our endpoint will need to have /courses. So you'll see this error because we're not using HTTPS. So we have to specify HTTPS so that it will, okay. And then you have to also go to this advanced and then continue to this website to allow the browser to accept this URL and use it. And you'll see that the JSON right now, it is empty because we don't have anything on our database yet. But we can still see that the backend is working. The database is working. Okay, so now we go to this URL, which is our website URL. So when we first create all the resources, we also trigger the first build in Amplify, so that we don't need to go to Amplify console to click on anything. And that is really great for CI/CD when we can do everything through the console, through the CLI. Okay, so right now let's create some course, and you'll see that it pops up here. And then you can go inside and create, write your review, and then just write something. Okay. And then you can hit the post button, or you can also just hit enter, and it will create a new review for you. All right, there you go. Okay, you can also create another review with a lower score or anything, and the average score will be updated. And you can see that on the website. Okay, so we have 2 reviews now. We can also create another course. All right, let's do computing 1. Okay. And then we can do the same thing for computing 1. We can write review. So actually, in fact, we want to implement the login and also the sign up functionalities for this website, but we didn't have enough time before we show this in class. So this is all we have so far, but okay. So you can also delete. You see that it updates on the website as well. Okay, so this is the script that we use to deploy the web app. It includes everything, like I said, installing stuff and also trigger the first build. This is the script for us to delete the website, including all the resources that we create, which is Amplify, EC2, RDS, and all the security policies, all the IAM roles. It will all be taken care of by just doing this deletion script, which is really great because you can see, like, from the beginning until now, we don't need to go to AWS website to click on anything at all. Everything is automated and it is done by the CLI. And the hardest part about doing this is to get the EC2 word, because we need to run the script inside the EC2, and we spend quite a amount of time debugging so that it runs. We also have to implement the Nginx, which is another hard part, so that we can get the HTTPS working. Alright, so now it delete all the resource successfully. You can see this is the CDK stack.py that we use to let the CDK know what to create on the CloudFormation template. So we have like the creation of Amplify, RDS, and EC2 in this file. We have to specify everything, including the security like policies that we want. This is the script that we use to run inside the EC2 so that it will clone the backend to the EC2 virtual machine and then run it. There's also the setting up for the Nginx. Okay. So now let's go back here and reload this, and you'll see that the website is no longer this is what it should look like because we already delete the website.